Welcome back everyone. You're watching the training week from August 5th, where the weekly focus is, I don't know. I'm not sure anymore what the weekly focus is, because at this stage of the recovery, I'm kind of going on intuition now. I think I've laid some good momentum down, at least on my strong apparatus, which I'm taking a bit more seriously, P-bars and high bar. And I'm pretty much just building based on, instinct, feeling, based on how much my arm can handle, pretty much based on what's appropriate. So, little things like that, like I'll just kind of think what I need to do by, you kind of think about what hurts, and then you make up a bunch of stuff to kind of go through those ranges that hurt. So I guess I am doing a fair amount of tumbling. Still working on that round off entry as well. And man, one day I'm gonna get this flick flat, because one of my goals before before my legs finally fail me, and let me tell you, my legs are very close to failing me. The patellar tendonitis is pretty intense. One of my goals is to be able to do like the double flips with just multiple twists really well. At least take it up to triple double onto like a 50 centimeter mat off the air track. There would be dream come true. I want to feel what it's like to land a triple double, not just throw it into the pit to my face, but to actually land it. So speaking of intuition, I thought I'd start doing those double twists, double fronts off the trampoline, because it's going to force me to under rotate that double twist a bit more. I'm pretty convinced at this point that the main problem I have with double twist punch double front from the air track is that I'm always overcooking the double twist. So all I got to do is under rotate, but for some reason I don't want to under rotate. Actually, scratch that. Not for some reason. I don't want to under rotate because with the patellar tendonitis, when you have a short takeoff under rotated and your knee buckles or gives way a little bit, anyone that has patellar tendonitis knows like you are out for a week. Like that is gonna destroy your knee. So I think just based off of the last 20 years of bodily memory, my body's just like, nope, do not do the short takeoff and buckle. So in the week, I actually built up that double twist double front pretty comfortably on the tramp, and you'll notice that the following week I definitely had some gains. Now Mondays, still taking it pretty light, treating it more as like a prep day, taking some time to. You'll notice I don't get much height, and if we're ever going to get this double back full over hard, fam, I'm going to need to learn how to pop from that bar a bit harder. So I was doing plenty of layouts, probably like 3 times more than what I've put here, but you don't want to post 20 back layouts from P-bar into a video. And as you can tell, like I've said, those underbar skills like giants and giant Diamondovs, I think they're going to be the last things to come back on P-bar. I'm pretty sure I'll get I might even get Gatson by the time those underbar skills come back. Gatson's another one that hurts a bit because it is on the surgery shoulder. No twisties today, no sir. You remember that double back full from last week? I had to be extra vigilant to make sure nothing crazy happened this time. So I did some Yamawaki taps, because that upgraded Wallstrom for a G, it's in the back of my mind, and you never know, some things might not work out, and you always want to back up. Stoop half might not work out, so if I can't get like a stoop half Coleman or a stoop half Gaylord 2, learning a Wallstrom for a G would be another option. Picking up the pommel horse swing as we lead into the gym high bar clip of the week, and in honor of the celebrations of the first Gaylord, that was me triggered with a bad pommel horse circle. In honor of the Gaylord celebrations, today's gym high bar clips, 2 tidy Gaylords. Sometimes I just like doing really simple skills like a Gaylord or a Kovacs. I don't know, it's quite satisfying. try a Coleman. If you play the game, try a Coleman. That is a really tough skill, because when you're twisting and flipping in tuck, the gymnast just rotates like crazy. So there was a bit of a more undercooked double twist there. Undercooked meaning under-rotated. So, you know, already after just one day of doing a few of those double twist, double fronts from the tramp, it kind of changed my orientation on the air track. So who knows, maybe I'll finally start, you know, heading back to the floor to do some front tumbling on the floor. And I've had a couple of thoughts there. The first thought is maybe I should maintain the layout double front, but at the same time the double twist punch layout is going to be worth exactly the same. So if the double twist double front never culminates in me getting it competition ready, it's only 0.3 less to do the double twist punch layout. So and the other thought is, of course, I'm going to just have to be careful not to get too thirsty and punch the double twist right away, to take a few floor sessions just just to do some punch double twists, leave my shoulders behind, and start priming myself for the right position. So on Tuesday, a bit of an upgrade. I did, for the first time since surgery, 2 sets of Peach 1 bar Healy, and that left me feeling okay. You know, because as you can imagine, the Peach 1 bar, you have to yank quite hard, and those explosive movements, those are the ones that still sting a little bit. The arms are bending a wee bit. Could definitely get a bit more yank and see if I could catch with lock arms. That would be, you know, the perfect scenario. But these are Honmas. Man, I'm happy that I can pretty much do them straight away, and I'm gonna attribute that to all the dips that I did when I first started coming back to my general conditioning, because the Honma always takes me ages, like weeks, to feel more or less okay after a break. But here, literally in like the second sesh, I'm catching it piked close to straight arms. Not quite yet, but it was nice. It's going to be harder doing that one from the fin up as well. It kind of changes it a little bit, makes it a bit more difficult from fin up. So the next goal is going to be to land that open double back over hard. So every week, once a week, when I do the exercises with Grandpa, I also show him my training week. And he said that I should try and tuck more in the double back full. And I'm just like, I was stoked that he even noticed something technical still at 92 years old. So shout out to Gramps. It was a pleasant surprise to have him giving me some technical advice. I loved it. And actually, I'll post a little bit more because I do conditioning with him every Saturday, and I've got some really good clips. So pretty keen to share some Gramps. But there you go. Thank you, Will Fu Allen. Check out his YouTube, William Fu Allen. He's doing his best to start preparation for LA Olympics early. So go give him a subscribe over on his channel. First Gaylord caught, and it wasn't half bad either. And it was a pretty decent day for those stoop halves. But yeah, still far from the real thing. Still real far from catching it and handstand without any angle deduction. So not a skill that comes naturally for me. But you know, remember when I kind of started cutting corners and just started hating that drill where you have to backdoor it after I smacked my ankle into the strap bar? If you never saw that, go take a look. I gave my ankle a real good whack trying to backdoor that stoop half. And now I'm paying the price because I can't keep it square. But anyway, I hate that drill, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to keep chipping away one things at a time. That's kind of like how I do things. It's like using a fork to dig your way through a rock mountain to finally make it out the other side years later. It's like the story of my life, pretty much. Yeah, so caught on the second try. And then on Thursday I caught it on the first try. So you'll see Sam was sliding the pad on Thursday. And I won't spoil this week, but this week was even better. But yeah, I'm so grateful. Like, I'll have these Sometimes I'll just pause, like I'm doing conditioning or I'm doing some high bar, and I just have these feelings of like, wow, like I'm here, I'm doing it again. You know, even just doing like simple dips or rope climbs, there's just this feeling of like gratitude. Thank you. Thank you, life. Thank you, universe. Thank you, everything. Gats and drill coming along pretty nice there. 2 out of 2. And we go for a third. 3 out of 3, but a messy third one. So it was a short week. We had some in-house competitions in the daytime, so I couldn't have my normal sesh. And then we had a competition at a club not too far away called the Auckland Manukau Champs. Second to last competition of the regular season. And then we have one more this weekend, so this week's going to be cut short as well. A few short weeks for me. Not complaining, because I think I should be taking it a little bit light here and there. Give myself time to recover. So we've been pretty busy with wrapping up the regular competition season. And congrats to everyone. You know, if you're a gymnast in New Zealand, congrats for getting through the seasons. Whether you had a good one or a bad one, remember, it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. It's a long puzzle to solve, and you never know what kind of skills you can get when you're older. And that's the question I have for myself. What apparatus am I going to be able to return to competition to, at what kind of level? And then I thought, I'm not even as fussed about returning to competition as I am about just being able to continue doing the sport, to continue playing, to continue learning new skills. I'm 33, I'm pretty old. You got to start enjoying life at some point. But even if you're young, I think enjoyment should be number one. If you're loving what you do, the hard work will come naturally. You won't have to force yourself to do much. Yeah, so I've been pretty busy, so no world clip of the week this week. We'll try and get back to it next week. And thanks for everyone that sent your community clips of the week. I think I've got about 5 or 6 now. So when we have about 10 total, we'll do community clips season 2. So if you haven't sent a community clip of the week, you can send it to me on Instagram. My handle is Misha33314. You can email it to me. I'll try to remember to put my email down below, because community clips was a pretty fun little addition to the training week videos. And that's about it. Finished the week with some handstand push-ups, and man, it feels good to do strength. Really does. All right, I gotta go have me another sesh. Thanks for watching. All the best. Till next time.